One man had a vision that would change our world.
Welcome to WrestleMania!
A world where legends are born. Now, you can live those moments. Slam a giant. Climb the ladder. Go one-on-one with the Great One. Retire a legend. Steal the show. Dethrone an icon. And keep the dead man's streak alive. Create a once-in-a-lifetime moment. 30 years of WrestleMania. One epic game. Become immortal.
Hey guys, we're back. I'm Aubrey Sitterson here with another one of our WWE 2K14 preview live streams where you're going to see all the newest stuff on your new favorite game, WWE 2K14, out October 29th in North America, and of course November 1st in elsewhere, internationally. Now, conspicuous by his absence is one Mr. Brian Williams, and we promised you that Brian would be here with me to go through all these new Creation Suite updates today, because that's why we're here, to learn about the Creation Suite. Brian isn't here. Brian's crisscrossing Europe right now, doing his best to promote WWE 2K14, where, you know, in Europe it'll be out November 1st, obviously. So instead of doing this without him, because I know you guys get tired of seeing my hairy face all the time, we pre-recorded things last week, and we're going to be throwing to that video in just a few minutes, and we're going to be going through all the Creation Suite stuff you guys want to hear about. That includes Superstar Heads, Superstar Threads, Custom Championship, and much, much more. So, but first, before we do that, I've got some very, very important business. Now, I've seen people complaining a little bit about how much I mentioned that Ultimate Warrior is the pre-order bonus for this year's game. But the reason I do that is because just off camera, there's a guy with a kendo stick, and he wallops me if I don't mention it. So just allow me this one more time. Pre-order W2K14 today, Ultimate Warrior playable character. Feel the power. It's the only way you can. It's the only way you can play as Ultimate Warrior in W2K14 in all the modes that you're going to want to play as him in, like Universe and Exhibition and all that great stuff. So, also, I'm guessing if you're here, you've been watching our live streams all along, and you saw last week's live stream, our Universe Mode live stream with our game designer, Christo. It was awesome. We had a great time. We went all through the updates there as well. King of the Ring in Universe Mode, the Rivalry Manager, the ability to set default and random attires for all your superstars, which I think will come in handy once you hear about all of our Creation Suite updates. But if you haven't seen it already, you can watch it here on twitch.tv. We have it archived as a highlighted video. Or you can check it out on our WWE Games YouTube page, which of course is youtube.com/WWE Games. You should also when you're subscribing there, you should also make sure to go follow at WWE Games on Twitter, and go ahead and follow me too if you want, at Aubrey Sitterson on Twitter. So, you'll notice this week, and I'm wearing a WWE t-shirt. I'm wearing a Butt Stallion t-shirt. And if you're a fan of 2K, I think you probably know what that is. It's a reference, of course, to one of my favorite games that's not WWE 2K14, Borderlands 2. And the reason I'm wearing this is because tomorrow, Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition comes out. And this is a huge deal because it's over $100 worth of content for only $60. It comes with, I had to write it all down because I'm going to forget otherwise. It comes with the Necromancer and Psycho playable characters. It includes all 4 campaigns from the Season Pass, including my personal favorite, which I'm playing actually right now, and again, Butt Stallion reference, Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. I'm playing through it with a Psycho character, a Krieg the Psycho character for the first time. Having a blast. You should do the same. Pick it up on sale tomorrow. Only $60, over $100 worth of content. It's great. Comes with a bunch of stuff that I don't even have time to list here. And if you've already got the game, we've got stuff for you too. Head over to the 2K store where we've got all kinds of Borderlands gear, t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff like that on sale for really, really reduced prices. You should go check it out. So, I think that's everything. Are you guys? I'm ready to watch this thing. While you guys watch it, I'm just going to sit back and I have a banana right here that I'm going to eat while watching this thing with you. So, without further ado, please enjoy our WWE 2K14 Creation Suite live stream featuring the one and only Brian Williams, baby. Check it out.
You are a brick tied to me that's dragging
Love that new gameplay trailer.
That was
Am I
dope.
right?
That was the first time I saw it.
It's really awesome. If you haven't seen it, you can go check it out and watch it as many times as you want on the WWE Games YouTube page. That's youtube.com/WWE Games.
Props to whoever captured that. Great job with that. I love the end. I love the end. You know, Daniel Bryan coming through with that knee.
That Busaiku. Yeah, man. Doing it. So I'm Aubrey Sitterson, Interactive Marketing Manager for W2K. This is my main man, Brian Williams, Senior Game Designer on W2K14, and we're here to talk about, tell them.
Create modes.
Create modes.
All the brand new cool things we did this year with our create modes.
The Creation Suite. Our world famous, legendary, fan favorite, unprecedentedly detailed and complex and intricate Creation Suite.
Look at you, man.
I'm trying to sell some games. You know why? Because it's out this month.
I know. Right?
October 29th in this country. Well, next month.
Next month in
international, November 1st. But that's still very, very. It's less than a month away.
I'm excited. I mean, we're doing this live stream right here. We got another one we'll be doing before the game's released.
Yep. Well, we'll talk more about that later.
We'll talk about that right now. But I just gotta say, I cannot wait for the 29th when this game is out, and it's gonna be here before you know it. I mean, I can't believe it's October already.
I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked to get into all of. I've already started planning out my W2K14 universe as as illustrated on last week's live stream with our pal Christo.
Hey, Christo, if you're watching this, props to you, brother. You did a really good job with that.
Great.
I mean, you always do a good job.
Well, thanks. I appreciate
that's a given. You know what I mean? but yeah, Christo did great. I saw that, and I gotta say, anybody. I mean, obviously, whoever's watching, if you're watching this, I'm sure you've seen. You saw what you guys did with the universe reveal.
And if not, you can watch it on Twitch TV here, or again on our YouTube page. But it's all archived.
The universe this year is amazing, and it's fun. I love it. It's the best version of universe that we've ever had in the game.
Naturally.
So, props to Christoph he did a great job with that.
And what's really exciting is that all of these new Creation Suite features, which we're going to get into in just a moment, these work with Universe. Yeah. And that all the stuff you can create here can be ported over to Universe. In Universe, which is really exciting. And we don't want to give any details yet, but one of the things that people are going to be most interested to hear about, I think, and because they've already started, there's been rumors around and people have been talking, Superstar Heads.
Now, where did that rumor come from?
Superstar Heads.
You mentioned that to me earlier.
Superstar Heads. People have been talking, man. People have been talking. I've seen them talk.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna talk. We're gonna tell all about Superstar Heads.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
But a little bit later. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. We gotta save that for the end.
Absolutely. You gotta save something. So I'm gonna say this over and over again. So just bear with me. Pre-order. Ultimate Warrior. Get that Ultimate Warrior exclusive playable character. It's the only way you're gonna get that playable character is by pre-ordering W2K14.
If you weren't going to mention it, I was going to.
Somebody needs
I'm in pre-order mode.
Do me a favor and mention it a little bit later.
I will. And not only do you pre-order the game that goes to Warrior, we also have the Phenom Edition.
Absolutely.
Which is our collector's edition, themed around The Undertaker, of course, naturally, the Phenom Edition. And within that, you get American Badass, Undertaker, as well as Ultimate Warrior.
Yep. What else?
Plus a signed photograph of The Undertaker.
Art card.
Art card.
We call it an art card.
Yeah.
But it's an Undertaker signature.
Signed by the dead man himself. Like, no facsimile, no kind of, print of his signature. He actually signed these. It's awesome.
It's dope.
It's got a really cool, like a coffin-shaped
It's like a tin coffin that it all comes in. Yeah, man.
It's really cool.
So if you want it and you haven't pre-ordered it yet, act fast, because there's still copies around places. So first ask your local retailer, and if they don't have it, if they're sold out, unfortunately, come to we.2k.com, and we've got a list of retailers that might still have copies for you. Look at you.
Went to the website, yeah.
So without further ado, you want to talk about some Creation Suite stuff?
Yes, let's get into it, man. I'm excited.
What we got first here?
Yeah, what's the sheet say?
Oh, we got something new. It's a big improvement over last year. Last year we had our championship editor, but this year we've got
a brand new edition. Custom championships.
Custom championships.
Like you said, in last year's game, we added the ability to take a current WWE championship or an actual WWE championship, and basically we treated it kind of how we do our Superstar Threads, where we gave players the ability to alter the color of the plates, the strap, whatnot. We still have that, but this year, because we heard the fans, they want to be able to create their own titles, and be able to decorate their own championships. So of course listen to the fans. This year
which we always do.
We always do.
Always.
That is a big thing that we do each and every year, of course. But we've added, this new function in the game where now you can take a championship and basically, kind of build one from scratch.
You know what would be really cool is if we could watch somebody
build
a championship
right
now.
Right now.
I think we probably can.
Oh, let's do that. Oh, look at this! The wonders of technology, and there's the game right there.
So there are our Creation Suite options, and we'll get into some of those other ones later. I know people are probably eager, but
right. for right now, the focus is the custom championship. So we're going into the mode, and as I mentioned before, like you have two options here. You've got the custom championship and WWE championship. We're going to go into custom championships because this is where all the improvements and new additions.
In WWE championships, that's going to be similar to Championship Editor last year, correct?
Yeah. But custom championships is brand new, so we have these base templates you can choose from. I chose this kind of traditional, the circular.
Dig it.
Front and side plates, showing off the title. So from here, this is like your canvas, and from here, you can of course go in and alter the color of the front plate, the side plate, and what am I making? I love the kind of silver.
Look at you messing with the shade down.
Oh yeah,
and just like all of our other Creation Suite features, you've got your sample colors, you got your color picker, you get the shade, and what I love is the history because I like to use a lot of the same colors sometimes, and I have a hard time finding the exact ones.
Exactly, that really comes in handy, and I think later on in this video, I think I actually use those history options there. But yeah, here I am just now adjusting the side plates, trying to get those colors to my specifications, as it were.
You're going gold on the side, huh?
I am going gold on the side.
Okay.
Now, bear in mind, people, I did this championship. This is just for, demo purposes. By no stretch of the imagination do I think that this is the end-all of championship,
Why aren't you bringing your A game on this?
Well,
why is...
Okay, all right, brothers. I'm good at some things in the game. Playing the game, like gameplay-wise, I'm awesome.
I'd say you're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Well, I don't know. We might need to settle this at a later date. But I'm sorry, continue.
Those wins you have on me are meaningless, all right? Because I dropped those to you. But yeah, I will say I'm not the best at creating.
What kind of leather is that on that?
Oh, I'm making a nice brown strap. You know what I mean?
Is that kangaroo? What is that?
Mahogany.
It's a nice mahogany finish on a kangaroo.
Exactly.
On a kangaroo leather, I believe, is what that is.
I don't know. I like the look of this. I like the brown strap. It's very kind of rustic and old school.
Yeah, it's definitely old school. I dig that. And the cool thing about making all these, you can make titles now for whatever show or superstars or whatever it is that you want to award with a title. You can make a specific one for them. So if you've got a created superstar that's like an old retro style hooker or shooter, you can make a title that
you can make a title exactly.
Or lady, of course.
Because that's a very good point. Because again, like we did last year, you can set these titles to be diva specific, make it specific to cruiserweights or everybody. I mean, we give players those options. And here's a cool thing: we have these reliefs. I mean, in the screen earlier, we had a list of all the logos and decals and designs you can apply to the championships. Right now, I'm showing the relief option where I've got this cool little design here, and I'm going to go and decorating the side plates. Looks pretty cool. Yeah. Nice WWE scratch logo right there. Boom, showing that off.
And so here's a good thing while you're playing around with the side plates here. A good thing to point out, I think, is that with the custom championship option, now on WWE TV, whenever the WWE title changes hands, the side plates change as well. Yeah. And with custom championship, you've got the option to do that yourself.
You do,
right?
Yeah. Wow, yeah, that's right.
Right? Look at
that. Our game is so deep as far as creating modes.
Exactly.
It's like, man, it's like, you're right.
So
you definitely can do that.
So while the WWE title won't instantly automatically have these things, if you want to make a specific title for, I don't know, our favorite guy, Daniel Bryan, you could do that.
You can go in there. That's right. You definitely can. And here I'm showing off, again, so I'm putting some reliefs on here. We also have, you can layer logos and designs on top of each other, which I'm showing off.
How do you pronounce that?
That's holy at and.
Oh, we got the DX title.
I got the DX,
nice.
Yeah. It's like, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, they bum rushed me and they didn't like what I did. And they're like, this is what we think of your title, B. DX.
Nice.
So yeah, again, just showing off the what you can do in this title, and of course, like I mentioned earlier,
here are all our options for gender and singular tag, cruiserweight.
Exactly. Here I'm going to name my title. I think I gave it the name Mine.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is. Not super inventive, but descriptive, accurate. I like how you're a bad typer even on video games. How about that? What's that all about?
Thanks for putting me on blast. Well, I guess you didn't need to because it's right there and proof's in the pudding. I'm just so eager, you know what I mean? Mines again.
Mines. More exclamation points on the short name though. It affects how you read it.
And again, I'm just showing off the ring announcement. We added this last year, being able to, specify how the title is announced by the ring announcer during your entrance. That's back. Of course, we didn't take that away. So essentially, we merged everything that we did in last year's game with this. We've added this new functionality of having a custom title you can decorate and design, as well as having all the options that we added in last year's game. So the ring announcement, you can make it a tag championship, a single championship, all that it remains.
And I guess you can also go in and it looks like you can assign it to folks.
Right,
too,
right. At the end of this, so I created my championship. I'm going to find it within the title management.
I think it would be best for business if this went to, King of Kings, right?
Well, you would think. You would think. And here I am. You talk about
check out all these titles, man. Yeah. Check out all these awesome titles. I saw the AWA one in there. Yeah. That was one of our DLCs last year.
Yeah.
Now it's in the game.
Yeah. So great segue. So I get a lot on Twitter, people asking me as far as like anything that was in DLC for last year, whether it's the titles, moves, will that content be making its way into 14? And the answer is yes.
That's huge news.
We're not taking whatever was in the game before. For this year's game.
That's absolutely huge news. Because there's a ton of great stuff that came out through DLC last year in terms of the moves pack and the title pack.
Moves pack even. Yeah, all those moves from the moves pack are going to be on disc.
That's great to hear. That means things like the Chimera Lock, that top rope brain buster that we love.
Buster, yeah. What
Mega Driver was in there? We should have done our research beforehand because now I'm forgetting. But all the stuff, all the stuff. You can look it up.
Yeah,
it's on the internet.
It's all there.
All the stuff from the DLC moves pack and the DLC titles pack.
And not only that, but not only can you look it up, but the 29th will be here.
It's going to be soon enough. You'll be able to tell yourself.
Exactly.
Midnight on the 28th, you'll be able to pick it up, go home, test it out immediately.
Hog wild in the game. Go look at all
absolutely hog wild. Yeah. So, on that note, Custom Championship, man. It's giving you the option to create titles, assign them to people, determine how they're referred to, who can be holding them. It's great stuff. And again, the most exciting thing I think for folks who are watching here is that all that can be utilized in your universe mode.
Yeah.
Because it's fun to make a title and assign it to a guy who comes out in exhibition mode. It's even more fun if they can compete over it using something like, I don't know, the brand new Rivalry Manager.
Yeah.
As detailed in our previous live stream. It's the coolest.
But yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. I mean, everything that we do in the game, as far as create modes, everything is just the compatibility between that and inputting all that cool content into universe, and again making it your own. You know what I mean? Because you can of course have a universe and keep it as steeped into the current day WWE as you want, or you can say, you know what? No, I want the Aubrey Wrestling Federation League of Bearded Gentlemen.
Yeah.
And have your own championship that everybody buys.
That would do kind of a really good number.
I'm sure
if we got a good time slot, I think we'd be in business.
Oh yeah, I'd watch.
So another thing that is going to be really useful to people this year, as it has been in years past, is Superstar Threads.
Yeah.
We've been getting a lot of questions about is Superstar Threads coming back? Yeah. What's different? How can we go in and edit? What other abilities do we have to go in and edit the attires of superstars who are already packed in with the game, right? And this is a relatively new thing to the series, right? And we're very excited about it because there are some new options this year.
There are, yeah.
And I think we've got a video of that as well.
Oh, man,
it's like we planned this or something.
I know, right?
So walk us through what's happening.
Yeah, so Superstar Threads. It's great. I mean, obviously, it's been in the game for a couple years now. For those of you who are not familiar with it, in Superstar Threads, you can you select a superstar, and it gives you the ability to alter the colors of their attire. So, if you're watching Monday Night Raw and you see Kofi Kingston, he's got his trunks on. Well, now he's wearing tights. Bad example, I guess. But if you see, that he's wearing, yellow trunks. Well, I guess or orange trunks, maybe for Halloween.
Right.
And you can say, oh, I'd like to replicate that in the game. You can select Kofi Kingston, go into Superstar Threads.
Kofi Kingston or any diva or legend or superstar that's in the game.
Or CM Punk, which we're showing off right now. And you can go in and basically just alter the color of his attire to either match, what you'd like to see him in or, wherever you want to program him.
Again, just like the Custom Championship, we've got this set up. Easy to use. It works
Yep.
across these different modes.
It does.
The sample colors, the color picker, the shade. Leaving that elbow wrap, elbow tape white for a minute because I did this.
You did this. I'm about to say, yeah. Don't
And I
tell
got
people.
a little plan. I got a little plan in place. I think people like what they see here.
I like what I saw. When you showed me this, I was like, hey, good on you. This is really cool.
Well, for a nice light pale pink, I think folks might have an idea where this is headed already.
Looks like Punk likes it.
Yeah, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And the stars, and in Superstar Threads, obviously, you get to go in and all these little nitty gritty details.
Yeah.
You can tweak all the colors of.
All the colors, yeah. And we've actually we've added more slots this year for the thread options, and because like in last year's game it was limited to 12,
Right.
and we've added that to 16 this year. So giving players, for a guy like CM Punk who has a lot of accoutrement on his ring attire.
Like for instance, the side strikes.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a thing. That's a question we've gotten a lot this year about whether all of CM Punk's side strikes can be edited. And look at this.
And they can.
Watch what's happening. Love it. Perfect.
Yeah, looks good, man.
We gotta get the yellow and white on the boots too, though.
You do.
Kick pads, obviously.
And you put that on there. Oh, there you go. Oh, that looks good, man.
Yeah, man, I dig it. Yeah, I should have, in hindsight, I should have gone a little bit lighter on the yellow. I didn't want to be here all day while I was futzing around with the color picker.
I mean, you can get, you
You can get pretty nitty gritty.
You can
And
get
I'm
nitty-gritty,
sure once the game comes out on October 29th, and everybody's pre-ordered it and gets it right away, we'll be seeing some even better ones of these, if you can imagine.
I will say, your thread skills are better than my custom championship.
I appreciate that. It took me 30 times to do this.
No, it didn't.
No,
it
not
didn't.
30, but don't I'm gonna put you over, bro. Somebody needs to.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Dig it. Nice.
Boom. So now this is saved as an attire. Tell me what you can do with that now.
So now that you say this as an attire on the Superstar Select screen, you can go in and you can, enter a match, with this as his attire.
And you've got 3 of them. You can do 2 more as well.
Yeah. And you probably mentioned this in the universe conversation you had, or live stream. But you can actually, once you've created a thread version of your superstar, you can actually set that as a default.
Absolutely.
For universe, which is
Absolutely.
really cool, too.
That's going to come in very, very handy. That's with Superstar Threads.
Check this out. Oh, boom!
That's brand new, right?
That is brand new this year. I get everybody's watching like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, CM Punk changed the stripes now. That's great. But this is the new addition to Superstar Threads in WWE 2K14. Is we're giving players the ability to now customize the entrance attire.
Absolutely.
Of the superstar.
So any superstar that has entrance attire,
yes,
you can go in and
you can go in and it's very easy. As you can see, again, thanks to Aubrey for capturing this gameplay footage. It's as simple as pressing the RB and LB button to tab between the entrance attire and the in-ring attire. And yeah, it's something that fans have been asking us to do for a while. And going back to what we said earlier, we listened to the fans, and I mean, honestly, we've wanted to do this from the get.
That's the thing. People may or may not recognize is we're fans.
Yeah.
We play this game.
Yeah.
Like even though, especially you help build this game, but even once it comes out, we play it because it's fun.
Yeah.
We love it, and I am so looking forward to having the option to do this, and maybe make an all-white heavenly Undertaker for some kind of maybe a little rivalry with Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels,
I don't know, something like that.
Looking pretty good right now, man.
I dig it. Yeah.
But yeah, this is really cool, and I think what's even better, not only, I mean, I know it took us a while to get to this point, but we've got it, and this is the best year for us to implement this functionality because this year we have more superstars with their entrance attire than we've ever had in a game before. Just about anybody in the current WWE Legends, if you see them, enter the ring with their entrance gear, we have that representing the game this year.
That's incredible.
The primetime players, Kofi Kingston, Sheamus, CM Punk,
John Cena, of course, has several. That means you can. Your attires for John Cena can be as multicolored as they are in real life.
As they are in real life,
yeah, man.
As John Cena merchandise.
All those.
Taste the rainbow.
Just keep changing up those colors, man.
That's
You've got 3 slots for everybody.
3 slots for everybody. Yeah.
And you've got the entrance attire, and it's
So
it's a lot of options.
It's really cool. I mean, Randy Savage, like all these guys with all their elaborate entrance attire, you can now go in and customize freely. So that much more creative control over the superstars and everything. So it's
Absolutely.
really cool.
And something that ties very nicely into this that we're going to be getting to in just a few moments, I promise, is Superstar Heads. I'm just going to tease a little bit because I know it's something people want to hear about and they want to see. It's very, very exciting. We'll get to that in a few minutes.
It's really cool. I mean, there's a reason we're saving that for last because it is.
And here's something else. Here's something else that's really good to keep in mind too. Is you guys have given folks so many options and so many abilities, things to tweak and create and all this stuff. In the past, there were only 50 slots for custom superstars. Yeah, let's go there.
Now with it? Is this part of the tease?
No. Let's tell them. We don't need to tease this. How about Brian? If you could tell me how many custom superstar slots there are this year.
Thank you so much for this. Thank you, man. This is like such a great release. I've been wanting to make mention of this,
of course,
for months now. Everybody, all you Create Superstar or custom superstar fans, we've had 50 in the past. 50 slots for.
That's a lot. Honestly,
that's a lot.
I end up filling mine up, but it's through
downloading
community creations, right?
and it can fill up quick just by that.
Absolutely. You know? I'm not as good at making the custom superstars as some members of our community. So I lean on them.
Exactly.
I lean on their creativity.
Yeah. And because of that, and how we make it so free to just pull and download everybody's great creations. Like I said, the 50 slots, they definitely fill up fast.
Yep.
So we've heard everybody's request, and this year WWE 2K14
out October 29th.
Out October 29th.
In North America, November 1st internationally.
We have 100.
100! That's double! That's twice as many! That's so many slots!
100.
That's crazy.
100, ladies.
And you guys might be thinking, some of you at home, like, wow, 100 slots. I don't know how I can fill that many up. We're going to show you. We're going to show you in just a few minutes when we get to Superstar Heads. But in the meantime...
But 100, dude. Come on.
100! 100!
That is amazing.
It's a ton. And we'll come back to this. We'll say this again because I'm still really excited about it. 100! That's twice as many. It's so many slots. Let's, in addition to all this great stuff, all the new stuff, right? All the custom championship,
Superstar Threads.
In addition to Superstar Threads, Superstar Heads, which we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah.
We've also got the return of all of our other fan favorite creation suite modes.
Are you talking about Story Designer? And
of course.
Some other
Story Designer, custom logo, and Custom Arena, which I think we have some presentations.
We have some screens we're going to show.
Yeah. Lay them on us. Check that out.
Custom Arena. So right off the bat, you'll see that all the some of the new options that we've added for Custom Arena this year. The venue size option. We had this in last year's game, but it's so cool because with the addition of the 30 years WrestleMania mode, we've recreated all these old WrestleMania arenas and environments. So we've been able to leverage that, and we've added a lot of that.
Tell me about that screen filter. That's what I'm excited about.
Yes. So we've got more venue sizes. The screen filter option is really cool because, we have this effect in the game where you can basically go in and set a, kind of give your arena a 1980s
that Coliseum video look, right?
Yes. Pre-HD look.
And it improves over the course. If you haven't been following along with our 30 years WrestleMania news, this effect sort of like the video quality of the quality. The filter lessens as time goes on, so it mirrors WWE programming.
Exactly.
Which is always the goal.
Programming as well as the time. I mean, you start from WrestleMania 1 and you see that kind of grainy, like I said, archive kind of look to the.
And since that's tied to the arena, you can use this in your create arena.
So if you want to create an old school AWA arena, you can go in, create it, select the screen filter, turn that on to the heavier setting. And you kind of have that same kind of look of an AWA event.
I'm already putting together my AWA show in WWE Universe. And let's look at the venue sizes. Look at these.
Yeah, look at these. So I believe in last year's game we only offered like 3 venue sizes, maybe 3 or 4. So as you can see, we've re-upped and giving players a lot more options for the venue sizes. We still have the kind of indie show venue size with the
nice
smaller
little bingo hall kind
of
feel.
Yeah. The outdoor arena. We have the Tribute to the Troops. We have a night door. A nighttime outdoor arena. It just, it's, big, small, like, it runs the gamut.
And what else do we have new in Create Arena?
We've got new stage designs.
Look at this.
This is just one of many. I think, off the top of my head, I believe we added roughly 20 to 25 new stage designs. And this one we're showing right here is based off of WWE's This is their house show or live event.
Oh, cool.
Stage design. Yeah.
That's the
it's really
thing I know
cool.
a lot of people were asking for was, updates to the stages. And,
Yeah.
people love Creator Arena, but they want more freedom. And that's
Exactly.
people always want more freedom.
want
that's
more,
what,
yeah.
That's what this stream is all about.
It
Giving
is.
people the freedom to create new stuff. And I believe there's also some changes to custom entrance.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Right on cue. Edis, you're awesome, man. Here we are, custom entrance. And of course, like we do every year, we've added new motions, new videos, new music, of course. But we've added some really cool new additions as well. We're showing the Shield right here. Roman Reigns is there. You can't really see him because the UI
He's in the
is
theater of the
blocking him.
mind. You can see
Exactly.
him.
But we've added this cool new option where you can actually cast everybody in your, 2-man or 3-man entrance.
That's awesome.
Which is great.
It's really great to make sure that Dean Ambrose isn't coming out on the Roman Reigns side.
Exactly. So of course, we're showing the Shield, and you see motion 1, motion 2, motion 3. You can switch those around, whether it's the Shield or the primetime players, or whatever tag team you create.
And am I reading this right? That you can also edit the Minitron on the
can.
stage movie?
Yeah.
That's
Another
incredible.
new addition.
That's
yeah.
very cool.
Very keen eye you have, Mr. Citizen.
It's like I saw these beforehand or something.
And even, another option here is the stage movie display, where you can actually, we've taken some functionality from Custom Arena and, carried that over into the custom entrance mode, where you can turn some of these elements in the arena on and off during the entrance themselves, whether it's the header, the wall. Like if you want the electronic billboard to be blank, you can turn that off.
Nice.
During the entrance. So it's really cool. Again, just kind of giving players, more freedom and more options, to really create,
It's great these 3-man teams in their universe,
Exactly.
and give them the right entrance.
3-man or 2-man, yeah. And again, going all the way back to the universe, all these things converge and are all integrated into all aspects of the game. It's really cool.
And so let me ask you this: what about custom superstar?
Custom Superstar or Custom Moveset. Looks like we have
Oh,
it right
custom
here.
moveset. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Well, custom superstar is obviously coming back.
Yes,
Custom
yes.
superstar is always obviously coming back. But we've also got the ability, of course, to do custom moveset for the custom. That's what I meant. I'm
Right.
sorry. I
Yeah.
misspoke. It happens.
Well, no, you're just so excited to talk about Custom Superstar.
I'm excited.
I can't blame you.
I'm excited to talk about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Especially 100 slots.
100 slots.
That's what it was. Honestly, I was still thinking about all of the custom superstars I was gonna make and download and save with 100 slots.
That is.
But look at this. This is.
Yeah. So this is a screenshot of custom moveset right here. This looks to be Kane's.
Kane.
Yeah, this is Kane's.
Who, you know what? If folks at home watched our Universe live stream, they know that Kane is now King Kane after winning the King of the Ring tournament in Universe. How do you feel about that?
I think
How do you
that's
feel like the reign of King
the
Kane.
reign
That's
of
what we're
King
living in.
Kane. I'm all about that.
I'm kind of into it. But, it's something that anybody's been paying attention to our posts and our videos and things. They've seen it in our gameplay trailer, which is at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
This stream. Kane has a new choke slam.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
awesome. It looks
He does.
so great. People fall around the back and they sell like they're dead. It's
Yeah.
awesome. It's great. And that's just one of the new moves. And I've got an announcement to make. You ready for it?
I am.
Let's go.
But are the people ready for it?
I think they might be. Edis, come on back so they can see how excited we are about this. Shining faces as I tell them that we're going to do a live stream all about new moves. Me and you. It's going to be, normally we're trying to stick to Mondays, but, Columbus Day is
Columbus
a thing.
Day, yeah.
So we're skipping the 14th, the 15th, Tuesday, day after Columbus Day.
Me and you, dog.
Me and you, bro.
Talking moves.
We're showing off new moves to the game. This is new moves types of specific moves that have never been in the game. This is new animations for moves that have been in the game, and we're going to show off some of the best ones.
Yeah.
Not all, because there's too many.
There's a
honestly.
lot, yeah.
We'd be here all day, and we've got other stuff to do.
I gotta work, What I mean?
I-
Not that this isn't work, but yeah.
Yeah, we've got things to do.
Yeah.
But we're going to show off a bunch of them. We're going to show off the ones that Brian likes the best. I'm going to let Brian choose.
You
How
let
about
me
that?
choose?
I'm going to let you choose.
Well, I'll choose some, you choose some too.
All right, we'll do it together. It'll be adorable. This is getting weird.
But it's gonna be great though. I'm really looking forward to it.
October 15th,
Yeah.
Tuesday, noon
Yeah.
Pacific time. Come on back here, twitch.tv/.
You guys are in for a treat. We got some really cool stuff.
And watch our new moves live stream. It's going to be really, really exciting. So, and stay tuned, of course, for more live streams. So, are you ready to talk about Superstar Heads?
I'm ready, man.
All right.
100 slots?
100 slots! 100 slots!
100 slots.
And they're going to come in
Double.
handy. They're going to come in handy
Yeah.
for Superstar Threads. Do you want to do anything to introduce Superstar Threads, or you just want to jump right into the video?
Let's just jump right into it.
Do it.
Let's go.
Ones and twos. All right.
All right, so this is it.
So people might have heard
Superstar.
people might have heard a little bit about Superstar Heads already, and the fact that it gives you, the ability to work with Superstars
superstar.
heads.
Yeah.
It's aptly named. It's aptly named.
Yeah. But you guys came up with a better name than Superstar Heads, right?
No, this is the best name. This is the best name for it. This is exactly what it is.
Superstar customization.
This is exactly what it is. It's Superstar Heads. And look,
Okay.
Superstar, you can.
Well, there's the head option.
Here's custom Superstar, right?
Right.
You can create Superstars. You can create Divas, which is very important because this year you can have Diva title as a major title on Universe mode,
yeah.
which means that you can build out a full roster of Divas using those 100 slots.
Yep.
Have a all Diva show, which I know is something a lot of people wanted. So what are we looking at here?
So so we got into Custom Superstar, we selected these WWE Superstar options, and now we are going through the list of available heads
Look at that beard. Love it.
that players will be able to select as the basis for their Custom Superstar.
Man Edge, the tattoos.
Heads, yep.
The
We've got
tats.
and it's not only their heads, but
Cena.
it's their bodies, their tats, everything, is replicated to make sure that it's as authentic as possible.
King Kane.
King Kane.
All hail,
Yes.
King Kane.
Was it Paul Heyman?
Paul Heyman. In the best shape he's ever been.
Yeah, look at
How
him.
about that?
Jacked,
Yeah,
yo.
man.
Look at him.
And
man.
Randy Orton, of course, popping up here.
Yep. Of course,
His
got
back
his tattoos.
Yeah, man.
His sleeves. Everything.
Look at this.
Is that Roddy Piper?
Ronnie Piper. We've been
Oh,
catching a lot of
wow.
heat online. People complaining about Roddy Piper not being in the game. Guess what? He is.
He is.
He's here. He's writing Superstar Heads, and we'll get back to that in a moment. We'll come
Yeah.
back. We'll give Roddy Piper
His
full
due. Yeah. We're just going through showing
So
off
some of the top
heads.
guys, some of the most played,
Exactly,
most
yeah.
favorite, most popular,
Most popular guys.
guys in WWE.
Our cover athlete,
Of course, The
cover
Rock,
wrestler.
King of Kings, Triple H.
Yep.
This is very good for business, of course.
Oh yeah.
And
And then Undertaker, of
looks
course.
great. Undertaker looks awesome.
Look at that.
So
though.
brutal.
Yeah.
And so all these guys, you have the ability to go in and edit them with Superstar Heads.
Yeah.
And we're going to see exactly what that entails now with
We're gonna
Roddy
go with
Piper.
With Piper. Okay.
So while Piper isn't a core member of the roster, he is available in the game because you've got his head here.
Right.
And so that means that you can put this head on kind of anything you want, right? All these modifications you can make to the body.
Yes.
And that means you can create Piper in game,
You definitely can.
wearing whatever you want him to wear.
Whatever you want.
He had a long and distinguished career, a lot of options.
There is, and I think we're going to show some of the preset templates we have for him.
Of course, you can edit the clothing, the upper body and lower body, or as Brian's saying, use the template,
Use the templates.
which is super important because maybe
For those lazy people who just want
exactly. We want to get right in there. Look at
Yeah.
this. Got the Hall of Fame shirt on, the leather jacket, looking rough and tumble, like you might be ready for a guest spot on Always Sunny in
Always Sunny.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The Hot Rod.
Look at him.
Love that shirt.
So do I.
The way that
So do
looks.
I.
Roddy Piper right on the back.
And these templates, I mean, we're showing, Piper obviously right here, but, you take, Undertaker, CM Punk. We've, themed these.
Look at this from a boxing
Attire,
match.
yeah.
Folks might remember. Huh?
We've themed all these attire templates after, based off of what they wore either
The
in their
classic.
career or, in the past. So.
Looking ready to smash a coconut on somebody's head.
Exactly, yeah.
And here's my favorite. WCW.
That's
Roddy
it,
Piper.
yeah.
I love it.
So cool, man. Like, this is awesome.
It's awesome. And so it's super easy. All you need to do is just go in. If you want Roddy Piper in your game, day one, you can just go in, choose one of these attires or all of these attires and use these
And use them.
with Superstar Heads.
He can be one of the 100 slots that you
Absolutely.
choose to, save with your.
And that's why we're so excited to have 100 slots, because all the different things you can do with these guys. Whether it's creating brand new characters from a different era or just a different attire for these
Yeah.
guys. So it gives you even more freedom than what's provided in Superstar Threads, because you can actually change the clothing
Exactly.
and things that they're wearing. And look at this. You can actually change the body
You can
types.
change the body types and the physique.
So
So this is really cool. So, I mean, in this one, we have Jericho, and obviously you saw that he has, his tattoos, but you can also choose, Jericho without the tattoos. If you want to, create a...
you could give him CM Punk's tattoos.
Give him CM Punk's, yeah.
But we're gonna. I had a plan in place here, so I'm going with pre-tattoo Jericho.
Okay.
I got a bunch of tattoos myself. I like tattoos, but I had a plan here. I wanted to show something.
Well, I gotta say, brother, so far, again, I've recaptured this gameplay footage, and it looks amazing.
Hey, thanks, man.
You did a
I
really good
appreciate
job.
that. Look at this. This is, of
There's
course,
Jericho suited and
that's my
booted.
favorite era of Jericho. Honestly, just calling people parasites,
Yeah.
sycophants, and that's my absolute favorite. A little bit of casual wear,
Casual Jericho,
hanging out by the pool.
or maybe on his way to the gym.
Yeah, either or, both maybe. Hanging out at the pool after the gym. Look at this.
Kind of
Kind of
a rock thing.
Yeah, a little rocker thing going on there.
Representing Fozzy. He's got the rock and roll bracelets
Yeah,
on and
man.
everything. What else we have here? And then we have...
Ooh, I like this.
Now here's something, those are actually Jericho's trunks.
And these are Jericho's.
These are Jericho's
tights,
off course, yeah.
So you can use these sort of classic looking Jericho, feeling the Y2J arms out entrance. I went with this one though. Let me show you why. Boom.
There you go.
Save me.
Save me.
Save me. Love this era of Jericho. So already packed in, you could have a sort of suited attire for Jericho when he's putting that lion tamer on people on the stage, or the trunks with the Save Me.
That was good. I like this. I like the selection. It's a good one.
And so once you create it, you can edit the entrance attire. You can
Of course,
cinematic
cinematic
attire,
for story design.
just like customer superstar has always been.
Choose crowd signs. Select his menu screen pose. All the same options that we had in last year's game.
Superstar Heads just gives you an extra way to enjoy and utilize all of that stuff.
But here is the kicker. So right here, we're at the roster application form, and it should be noted, you chose Jericho. So when you go into the application form, we have all of Jericho's information already, slotted in to here.
If you're going to make him as a new superstar, like
Exactly.
a new version, right?
Right. But what's really cool is that, when you choose to create a superstar using their head, we have an option here, and we're getting there, where it says use alternate.
You could gloss over something exciting, friendo. Social account name.
Social account, yeah.
That's new this year. Everybody having
That is new,
their
yes.
Twitter handle in the entrance, and now you can choose it. So if you make, Brian Williams, you can add in a little @TrueBeWill in that social account.
There's actually even as funny as it is, an achievement tied to that. So yeah, that's a very good
course.
point.
So make sure you do
create your
that.
own social account name. That's yes.
Or you can save it as an attire, which is what
we're doing right here.
Use it as an alternate attire.
Which I think, for the fans, I think they're really going to dig that because not only can you create the Jericho like you just did, you can save him as a standalone custom superstar, or you can set it to be used as a alt attire of Jericho or of that superstar. So it's really cool. Just giving players that many more options. Obviously, if you choose to set it as an alternate attire, it basically merges that superstar you created with WWE Superstar. So it's really cool.
Awesome. And all that stuff can be used in the same way that you can just you can go when you're playing the game. You just choose it just like you would a normal attire.
Exactly. Yeah. Superstar select screen. The Jericho you just created has been merged with the default Jericho. So when you select him, just press LB/RB to choose that attire. I think you call it Save Me.
Yep, of course.
And you can use that in the game.
And you can, this is why we're so excited about 100 slots, 100 slots for custom superstar, because you could go in and you could make, for any of those guys you saw listed there, John Cena, Randy Orton, Triple H, Undertaker, you can make versions of these guys using the head.
Using the heads.
With all kinds of different outfits or attire or tattoos. If you wanted to, I don't know, if you want to give Randy Orton a bunch of new tattoos, you can.
Yeah.
That's an option, right? Or just get rid of the tattoos.
Or give Daniel Bryan with the tattoos.
Yeah, that might be what I do.
But it's just a really cool option, and taking something more recent, at SummerSlam, Triple H was a special guest referee, and Daniel Bryan and John Cena's match. You can take Triple H in custom superstar, take his head, create a special ref, attire for him.
Of course.
Go into a match, a special referee match. Select Triple H as your special ref. He's got the, he's all decked out in his the striped shirt. Boom.
This is a thing people asked for last year. They wanted the ability, if somebody's, because we added the special ref ability in the match type, they wanted the ability that if you're doing a special ref match, well, let's put a referee shirt on this guy.
And you can do that.
And now you can. You don't have to, because I see people online, people make really good, using custom superstar, they make really good versions of superstars that are already in the game. Right. I saw some pretty incredible punks last year. But this makes it even easier. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that.
It's like a lot of the hard work is done for you. It's like we've given you their heads.
Making it easier for you to be creative and enjoy WWE 2K14, which is on sale
October 29th.
October 29th in North America.
November 1st.
Internationally.
Yeah.
So make sure to pre-order, because you're going to get, when you pre-order, in fact, pre-order is the only way to get
Ultimate Warrior
playable.
And who doesn't want the Warrior? And I gotta say, I met the Warrior at PAX.
Me too.
Warrior, if you're watching this, you probably are. But if you're watching this, you're awesome, man.
He's great.
He was awesome. He was so cool to the fans.
He was really, really great.
He was kind enough to take a picture with me.
Yeah.
I love it. He was such a nice guy.
He was kind enough for me to sign some Ultimate Warrior art things,
really?
right, with his character render. We're giving them away.
No way.
Yeah, man.
First time I'm hearing about
We're
this.
giving them away on our Twitter account at WWE Games during our Raw tweet ups.
that's awesome.
So make sure to turn in tonight. Well, we're filming this ahead of time, but it'll be tonight when you see it.
Yeah.
On Monday, October 7th, because we're gonna be giving one of these things away.
How many
At
are
WWE
you
Games. Well, just one tonight. We gotta
Okay,
pace ourselves.
okay.
We got to October 29th.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
got
really
a little bit
cool.
of time yet.
Oh,
yeah, man. So, anything else? Anything else we need to cover?
Well, I mean, I feel we covered quite a bit. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm excited. And hopefully, you guys watching this, you're excited about everything you've seen before this live stream. Now, hopefully, you're more excited about the create modes and all the brand new content we've
Absolutely.
added.
Start planning out all your new superstars and attires and how you're going to use superstar heads, all this great stuff. New titles as well. Start planning out your new titles. And yeah, make sure to come back next week.
Yep.
When we're going to be
moves.
doing a moveset live stream, which will be October 15th.
That's always my favorite stuff.
Noon Pacific time, right? We're going to be showing off all these rad new moves
Yeah.
that you guys mocapped. Maybe tell a few little stories.
Yeah.
Some fun little anecdotes.
People getting concussed,
Facts. I don't know about that. But yeah, so come back then, and yeah, until then,
Yeah.
pre-order. Pre-order this game.
Pre-order the game.
Pre-order this game. Play it on October 29th. And we're back. How about all that, man? Ton of new stuff. 100 character slots for custom superstar, superstar threads improvements, ability to edit the entrance attire, superstar heads, of course, the ability to make all these new attires and new superstars using 14 of our most requested and most beloved characters, including Roddy Piper, who, some people thought might not be in a game, but he is. Courtesy of Superstar Heads, you can create him. We've also got updates to Custom Arena, and we have updates to Custom Entrance, which we saw over this live stream. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you missed any of this stuff, or you came in late, or you just want to watch it again because it was really awesome, and we do a great job here at 2K, bringing you the stuff you want to see on WWE 2K14. You can watch it right here on our Twitch.tv channel, or a little bit later today when it'll be uploaded to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/WeGames. In the meantime, again, I got the guy with the kendo stick. He's right over here. I have to say it. I absolutely have to say it. Pre-order WWE 2K14. North America, it's out October 29th. Internationally, it's out November 1st. Pre-order it because that's the only way you're going to get Ultimate Warrior as a playable character to include in your universe mode and all that great stuff. So, you can feel the power throughout all the different shows and King of the Ring and fantastic things like that you create in universe mode. Finally, make sure to tune in next week, Tuesday, October 15th, the day after Columbus Day, of course, noon Pacific time, when we're going to be going through all sorts of new moves that have been added to the game. Not all of them, because we can't sit here all day showing you this stuff. We got stuff to do. But we're going to show a lot of them. We're going to show a lot of the new moves. That's new moves that have never been in the game, as well as moves who have brand new animations that I know you guys are going to be really excited to see. So, yeah, that's about it. Tune in every day for our entrance and finisher videos. I completely forgot to mention, right now you can go to our YouTube channel or www.2k.com and you can see Ric Flair and Damian Sandow's entrance and finisher videos. We're bringing them to you every single day of the week, including weekends, no days off. There it is, W2K14, October 29th domestically, November 1st internationally. Edis, take us out.
Not even! The Grim Reaper himself, starving to get his hands on my warrior soul, can keep me from hearing the battle cries of the warriors in the WWE Universe to experience WWE 2K14. Pay attention. Never before have so many superstars stepped up to challenge our throne. And if you pre-order WWE 2K14, you get to engage the battle as the Ultimate Warrior. That power, this intensity, your belief, our destiny, all of it together created the one and only Ultimate Warrior. All of us, the freaks, who did in our time what will live forever. Hold this, boss. Pre-order WWE 2K14 today and battle as the one and only Ultimate Warrior. Become immortal. WWE 2K14. Pre-order now.